Hello and welcome back to another episode of Follow New Vegas. Last time we arrived here, right outside of the namesake of the game, New Vegas. And we talked a little bit to Lupe or Loop. I don't know what her name is. I don't really care. Anyways,
Welcome back. Are you thirsty for some fresh, clean water?
let's see what all she can talk about. Where do you get your water?
The NCR fixed up the pipe network pretty good, and water merchants like me are allowed to have some of it to sell. If we have a water license, of course. Still, it beats the inconvenience of having to trek all the way to the lake to resupply.
That's true. Are there many water merchants around here?
There's a few independent ones like me, but it's mostly the big trading outfits that deal in water, like the Crimson Caravan Company.
I have some general questions for you.
Shoot.
Anything I should know about New Vegas?
They won't just let anybody into the Strip, but you should be able to have a good time in FREESIDE itself. Just, keep a close eye on your caps.
Tell me about the Fiends. I've heard terrible stories about these monsters. They're not really people, are they?
They're a bunch of crazies hopped up on all kind of drugs. Apparently, they're using one of the old vaults as a hideout. The army should really get in there and wipe them all out, but I guess they've got more than enough trouble to deal with right now.
What do you know about the NCR?
Their main base is right over there by the old airport. It's called Camp McCarran now. Some people like to paint them all as a bunch of bullies. Me? I'm glad they're around. They do what they can to keep things safe and orderly.
That's all I want to know for right now.
All right.
Goodbye.
Until next time.
Alright, so we talked to her. She's apparently a freshwater merchant.
Morning.
Let's talk to Fitz.
Welcome to the Grub and Gulp.
What is this place?
Just a little rest stop that me and my good friend Lupe set up. Last stop on your way into New Vegas, first stop on your way out. That's what I say.
Show me what you have for sale.
Sure thing. Anything else I can do for you?
Alright, looks like he's just got a few shitty items. So, no thank you. May I ask you some questions?
Sure, fire away.
Is there any place to buy weapons and armor?
I think there are a few places, but I've heard that the gun runners sell the best.
I don't really have any other questions for you. Let's talk about something else.
All right then.
Never mind. Let's just not talk.
See you later.
Whoa, that gun was right up against his chest.
Hey there.
You okay, buddy? You look a little worse for wear. Oh, forgot. If you aim guns at people in this game, they'll get angry at you. Forgot New Vegas has this, and Fallout 4 does not. Oddly enough. Maybe it's because, you know, different developers and New Vegas is better, but I can use either Alt or my mouse because my mouse now works and doesn't double click. At least, not that I've found quite yet. So now we just enter New Vegas. We kind of had a bit of a trek. If you look on the map, we've been all around. We basically went in a rectangle. Could have gone straight there, but right in this area over here is just death claws and death. It's a terrible way to go. I guess we could have gone to the left, up north, but I have a feeling there's some nasty things up there as well. Regardless, let us continue into FREESIDE of New Vegas. New Vegas is separated into a couple different areas, and FREESIDE is just one of them. One of the main entrances to the city city or town? This would be the city of New Vegas, the only city in New Vegas. Everything else is kind of just a town. So I don't really remember how to get into FREESIDE. I am still dressed as an NCR member. but that won't get me into the strip. It'll get me into Freeside, because anyone can go into Freeside. But the strip is a little different. Because the strip you have to have a passport, and it's not NCR owned, it's owned by a man calling himself Mr. House. And Mr. House does not deal well with the NCR. That's why if you side with Mr. House, you can ally yourself with the NCR, or you can fight the NCR and kill them. Because Mr. House is for free trade and like capitalism and all that. And NCR is for more strict rules, which makes sense in a post-apocalyptic place. Free trade isn't necessarily the most viable option, because being post-apocalyptic, you're just as likely to get shot as you are to be traded with. Looks like there's a trader right over there. Anytime I see something that is man-made, I get startled. Like post-war land-made, I get startled because I'm used to Fallout 4, where if there's like one trash can that's on fire, there's super mutants everywhere. And you are just fucked in the ass. Which is not fun. Getting completely mauled in post-apocalyptic era. Not fun at all. I'm sure we could find our way up there, but we'd have to start all the way back over there, so I'd rather not. Looks like a farm of some sort, owned by the NCR. We can go in, but our main task for today is getting into New Vegas and exploring Freeside. I've seen that you can sprint in this game, but I don't know what the button is to sprint. And I don't want to take the time to figure it out, despite it probably saving more time than it takes. And it sounds like gunshots. Looks like we're in for a fun welcome. The civilians seem to be getting along quite well. Just must be a dispute of some sort. Oh, there's some big guns for a dispute. Never mind. There might be a war going on when we enter. But it should be fine. We've got a revolver. It's a pretty good revolver, too. This model is actually modeled after... Sorry, my dog heard a car. Annoying. But this model of the revolver is actually modeled after the Big Iron, which was, I believe, a 45 with an extra long barrel. And, actually, one of the songs that plays on the New Vegas radio is Big Iron, which I love that song by Marty Robbins. Isaac, hello.
I don't handle buying and selling for the gunrunners. Talk to the robot in the kiosk near our factory.
So you work for the gunrunners, but you don't sell anything.
For around 5 years now. I handle the supply end of things, raw materials and stuff.
Who are the gunrunners?
Makers of the finest high-grade weapons and ammunition in the wasteland. If you ever get your hands on a piece of sweet, deadly hardware, there's a good chance that it came from one of our factories.
Any chance I could get a tour of the gunrunner factory?
None whatsoever. Everything inside the fence is off limits, and the guards have strict orders to shoot to kill. A lot of our high-end weaponry comes from pre-war military schematics. If our competition got a hold of them, it'd be bad for business.
Who's in charge of the gunrunners?
Out here, we don't have bosses. Me, the gunsmiths, and the guards all know what we're supposed to be doing. Working for the gunrunners is a sweet job. None of us would dare screw it up.
I think that's all for now.
Later.
Don't want to play the game Caravan. Maybe we'll play a few rounds in New Vegas. But for now, at least, we just want to get into New Vegas, so we're not
Hello,
really going to...
potential customer.
Hi, I'll buy weapons from you later. I've got plenty of weapons right now. I don't know how to get into FREESIDE. There must be... Oh! Right as I was saying, there must be an entrance somewhere over here. There's an entrance, right over here. This will take us right into FREESIDE, which we will find a couple of our minor factions, one of which we are going to side with for the rest of the game. I have already decided, because they are my favorite faction in any Fallout game. Which I believe I talked a little bit about it last time. And that is the Kings. And we are in FREESIDE. The game just saved, as seen at the top left corner. Two kids chasing each other. This is not what I expected.
Hey there.
Hello, Rotface.
Hey, buddy. Spare a cap? I can make it worth your while.
Sure, here you go.
The first thing you should know is that FREESIDE is run by a pack of yahoos that call themselves the Kings. Their leader, who oddly enough calls himself the King, currently has his hands full trying to prevent an all-out riot in FREESIDE. That's 2 tips, but what the hell? You're a new customer, so the extra one's on me. Wanna hear another?
Sorry, maybe another time.
I understand. Well, have a good day.
So, upon entering FREESIDE, we find 2 kids playing with each other. It's very odd for an apocalyptic setting. And we find Rotface, who will give us tips every time we give him caps. And actually, if you have quests activated while giving him tips, sometimes, or while giving him caps, sometimes he'll give you tips about the quests. Mostly they are FREESIDE quests that he'll do that for. And we find what looks like a mechanic.
Another NCR grunt. Looking for a fix, man? I got what you need.
What are you selling?
Have a look, baby.
Oh, a drug dealer. No thank you.
Till next time.
There won't be a next time. I ought to shoot you right now. You can't mug me. You just are not able to. Not allowed. Well, after being attacked by a thug, let's continue down our original path. Looks like there's nothing over there of any interest. No stores are open, it seems. It looks like the cafe might be open, but then we see that it's just the sun reflecting off the windows, so it's not truly open. Looks like all of these buildings seem to be emptied. And still just in rubble.
You're not doing yourself a favor by having him tag along. NCR aren't welcome here.
They are now. Because I'm dressed as the NCR, and I'm with the NCR. Not officially yet, but eventually. We will be. This settlement right here is ran by the followers of the apocalypse. They'll heal you for free. Okay. There's a small child trying to kill a mouse that's overgrown. Whatever.
If it can be bought, it can be found at Mick and Ralph's. Hi.
Hello?
Stop by Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping needs, sir.
Child labor. Alright. Anyways, the followers of the apocalypse will heal you up at any point in time in the game. And I don't think they'll really side with anybody outside of... you can talk them into siding with the NCR.
Hello.
And then that leads outside of FREESIDE, I believe. And that leads into an inner part of FREESIDE, which is where we will be going to find the Kings. I don't think the Kings
We've
are
got
in
stuff
this
we're not
section.
even allowed to sell, people. Only at Mick and Ralph's.
That's not something you should tell your customers. You're not allowed to sell it, then probably shouldn't tell a customer that. I know that from customer service. Because you can get reported for that, and then everything goes to shit. So, as we enter into the inner part of Freeside, we find the Kings right out of the gate. Pun intended. And Freeside also turns and veers off to the right, where you'll find the Wrangler Casino, and it's also a strip club, so I'm not going there. And the Silver Rush, which sells laser rifles and plasma rifles. Anyways, let's talk to the Kings. It says open enrollment. It actually used to be the School of Impersonation, and said impersonation is actually of Elvis Presley. That's why they all look and sound like him.
Squatters aren't happy about the water rationing. But then when are they ever happy?
Or try to sound like him. So let's open the door to the King's School. I've been watching The Walking Dead, so it's kind of confusing to me right now. Talking about the King, when the King is in The Walking Dead. Regardless, let's talk to Pacer.
What do we have here? Another petitioner for the king?
Who is the King?
Who's the king? You believe this, asshole man? In Freeside, the kings rule. And the king rules the kings. Got it?
The King of Kings. Yes, I'd like to see the King if possible.
Anything's possible, I suppose. How much is it worth to you to meet the big man?
I'm new to town and I wanted to pay my respects.
You know what? I like you. Half the people around here, they forget who runs this place. Head on through. The king's the bored-looking guy by the stage. Can't fucking miss him.
So you can also pay him money if you cannot pass that speech check, and then when you get in here and talk to the King, he will actually give it back to you because Pacer's just an asshole. Anyways, let's speak to the King, the leader of the Kings.
Look, Rexy, someone new's come to see us. Poor boy. He hasn't been feeling well lately. I'm the king. What can I do for you?
I was hoping you might have some work for me.
Maybe so. Maybe so. You look like you might be able to handle yourself. Tell you what, you do me a favor, and I'll have some more work for you when it's done. Sound good?
What do you need me to do?
I'll start you off with something easy. Did you notice the bodyguards for hire near the gates when you entered Freeside?
No, I must have missed them.
It's good money if you can stay alive long enough. Freeside's not as safe as it used to be, so the money is well earned. Usually well earned, that is. Recently, my man tell me that one of those bodyguards, a fella named Oris, is making a little too much money. He's making a killing in repeat business. Once someone hires him, they never want anyone else. I want you to find out why. Specifically, I want you to hire him. Play the part of an innocent tourist and follow his lead. If nothing happens, so be it. But I'm guessing things won't go so smoothly. Call it a hunch. So, what do you say?
Sure, I'm in.
Okay then. Once you part ways, return here. I'll look forward to hearing your report. Oh, and take this to cover the hiring cost.
Alright, now we can go and pay for Oris. That dog was in the game. The King's dog. Let's enter Freeside once again, and quest should be activated automatically. Ring-a-ding-ding. No. GI Blues. Hire a guard named Oris. Alright. He will be right over here, somewhere. Looks like just outside of the inner part of Freeside.
We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people. Only
Didn't I
at
tell you,
Mick and
kid?
Ralph's.
Don't say that.
We've got
you
stuff we're not
absolute
even
moron.
allowed to sell,
Shut
people.
up.
Only at Mick and Ralph's.
You moron. Some people in this game are just stupid. But it makes sense and it's realistic. Not everyone can be smart. That looks like very questionable meat. That looks like very questionable meat. I don't think I want to eat that. Alright, so this is for us, and this is the king's bodyguard.
If you need to cross Freeside, no one will keep you safer than I will.
How much are your services?
200 caps gets you my watchful eye for a trip to the South Gate.
Okay, I'll hire you.
Done and done. I want to mention a few things up front. In order to ensure your safety, I need you to follow my instructions to the letter. We'll be heading down the main street here the whole way down. No detours. You go off sightseeing, and I go off to find another customer. I'll keep a brisk pace, so try not to fall behind. Now let's head out.
Now, real quick, I do want to equip a different item for my weapon, other than the revolver, because it is close to being destroyed. We have a new 10 millimeter. Gosh damn it, I can't speak. A new 10 millimeter pistol. How do I drop this? I don't remember. Oh well, I don't know. We'll use our 10 millimeter. Where's it going? Oh, there he is. I can't sprint. Please, slow down. Why are you going at such a brisk pace?
To your left here is the old Mormon fort. You get roughed up, the followers there will patch you right up. Not that I ever need their services.
Wow.
Up ahead on the next block is where the kings hang out. Don't let them
It
scare
can be
you.
bought.
They
It
don't
can be
outnumber
found
you
at
5
Mick
to
and
1,
Ralph's.
you'll be-
He's kind of annoying and arrogant. I don't like him as a character.
Down to the right here is the fun part of town. You haven't seen Freeside till you've been to the Wrangler.
Okay, well, we're not going to the Wrangler. I'm sorry, but no. It's not a place that we should go.
Hey, slow down. I don't like the look of some of those men ahead. Let's take a different way around.
Alright, I guess we'll go over here then. And follow him this way. They did kind of look shifty. I have been jumped already. Once before. So I would not be surprised. Gosh damn. This man is fast.
Gotcha. Let's get ambushes, huh?
Wait. Where'd this body come from? The thug lies still, the victim of your recent fight. You could swear there's something odd about this corpse, but can't quite put your finger on it. Medicine 30 or higher.
Nothing to worry about. If you had hired one of those other hacks, you'd be up to your ass in lowlife right about now.
Something doesn't seem right.
You're imagining things. It's just the rush of adrenaline caused by your near brush with death. Luckily for you, I was here, so there's no reason to get out of sorts.
Why did you run ahead like that?
Call it a hunch. You do this job for long enough, and you learn to trust your instincts.
I don't know if that's true. Why were there 4 bodies, but only 3 shots?
Well, here we are. No worse for wear, are you? I trust that if you need to cross Freeside again, you'll know who to hire. Don't bother me right now. I've got to get back to see if any customers are
We
waiting.
could just gun them down. Or we can come over here and see if we can loot these bodies. Ah, we can pickpocket them. Strange. Now we have to report back to the king. And I believe that we cannot tell him anything because we don't have anything for certain. But I know that that is somehow a lie. That was not actually an attack. So let's enter the King's. Right down here past the liquor store, which is not open. Conveniently. And then enter the School of Impersonation. And talk to the King once again. I'm not sure if we're able to tell him anything because our intelligence wasn't high enough, unfortunately, but hopefully we
What's
are
up?
able to say something.
What do you have for me?
Not much. He seemed legit to me.
Oh, he did he? Well, that just ain't good enough. Get back out there and hire him again. Hire him 100 times if that's what it takes. And before you ask, I'm not going to cover the cost this time. It's bad enough I'm giving the man more business.
Well, now we have to hire hire Horus again. And if the same thing happens, I'm going to be very, very skeptical of the man. Because that just doesn't seem right.
We've got stuff we're not even allowed to
Oh
sell,
my gosh,
people.
kid.
Only
Shut
at Mick
the
and
hell
Ralph's.
up. That kid is pissing me off now. I don't like it. I don't just shoot him. But that's immoral. We're trying to be moral. This playthrough. Sort of moral, I guess. I guess morality is a thing that you can debate.
I knew you'd be back. Ready to hire the best?
Okay, I'll hire you.
Done and done. I want to mention a few things up front. In order to ensure your safety,
Shut up.
we'll be heading down.
I know.
I'll keep a brisk pace.
Shut up. Please. Don't talk. I just don't want you to talk. Just keep your mouth shut. Okay? It can be a silent walk. Or sprint since you're an asshole. And keep a brisk pace. No, I don't want to keep a brisk pace.
We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell,
Shut up,
people.
kid. Oh
Only
my
at
gosh.
Mick and Ralph's.
I'm gonna shoot him. I am going to shoot him in the face. That kid is annoying. Mick and Ralph's? I don't care. I'm not going to Mick and Ralph's. If I wanted something, I'd just go to Gun Runners. Or some other cheaper merchant. Because there's no difference between anything in FREESIDE. What's happening now? Oh, is it a different scenario that you've set up for us this time?
So tell me, did you really think I'd be stupid enough to fall for this again? One of my men saw you go in and out of the King's place. As much as I hate to lose a customer, it's just unavoidable sometimes. Hey!
Eat this.
What?
You look new to FREESIDE, so here's a little
Oh my
advice,
gosh,
friend.
I'm shooting
Don't
things.
go past the Southgate greeter without talking to it first.
I'm sorry, let me get back to killing things.
Goodbye.
I'll talk to you in a minute.
Watch out!
Ow.
Had enough?
No, have you? Oh gosh. This is bad. This is really bad. Let's look at stats. Status. Oh, my head is crippled. Let's use one doctor bag.
Had enough?
Crippled his head. What? What the fuck? What shot me? That's bullshit. Ah, son of a bitch. I think I want a different weapon. If it does 37, 9mm does 6? Oh, that's bullshit. 11. Oh, damage per second. This one does 12, 11, 8, 6, 7, 22 damage per second. 14 damage. 22. Yes. Alright. This should stop them. I have 33 shots. It should stop everything. Also, my companion should be healed up now. Oh boy. Well, there looks like there's a king right here. He should be able to help me if things go south. And he's got, looks like an Uzi.
So tell me, did you really...
Oh, shit.
Oars isn't paying us enough to...
No!
Shit. Let's just...
What? They just instantly killed him? Hold on. Let me have a second to think about this. Stim pack. All of the stim packs. We should run past these things. Help me.
Submit to a credit check or present your passport.
Goodbye.
Please return when you have sufficient cash or passport.
Save me. Ow. What? This is bullshit. Oh my gosh. They killed Boone, and they killed me. What can I do to stop them? What do I have that I can... Ooh, that could be good. I guess the incinerator could be good. Okay, let's use the incinerator first. Hopefully this will help a little bit. It also would be good if I knew how to sprint, but I don't have a key to sprint. It might be a mod that I saw, which sucks. I wish there was a sprint key in this. Anyways, let's continue to throw my corpse at this monster of a man. Or just cook him like a steak. Depends on what happens this time.
So tell me, did you...
You look new to FREESIDE, so
Hello
here's a
there.
little advice, friend. Don't go past the Southgate greeter without talking to it first.
Why would I want to get past the greeter?
Those bots are programmed to vaporize anyone who enters the fenced-in area without authorization from the greeter.
Thanks for the free advice. Who are you?
The name's Old Ben. I've been living in FREESIDE since the day I was born.
What's your story?
I've done a bit of everything around here. Courier, butcher, crier, escort, gun for hire. Some of which I'm not proud of, but I do my best to help around town when needed.
Courier? I used to be a courier before I got shot in the head.
Exactly one of the reasons I got out of that job. Too many shifty characters looking to have someone else move their hot items.
Butcher. How did you get into that? If I can click that. We're just having a nice little conversation as this man that's on fire is trying to murder me.
My father ran a butcher shop here in town, but business went downhill when another vendor started selling this strange meat at half our prices.
Sounds odd. It's probably irradiated in some way.
You're telling me, not long after my father's shop went under and he passed away from the loss, people around town started experiencing shakes. No one gets shakes like that unless they're eating human flesh. But no one would believe me. This sick bastard gradually went insane and passed away. Wasn't long before someone moved into the guy's place and found half-buried human remains in the crawl space. I didn't bother saying told you so.
Wow. Let's talk about something else.
All right.
I should probably get back to murdering these humans.
Talk to you later.
All right. Whoa! Did he die already? Yes, he died. There we go.
Had enough?
Did Worse die already? Oh, nice. That time went a little bit better. Oh no, the king's gang member. Actually, it should let me put on the king's outfit. Yes, I can, but it's not going to be very useful. Oh boy, I gotta drop something. I want to drop the broken 10mm, but I don't remember how to drop it. Let's see. C, X. Whoa, no. Let's, mod. Z, about W, S, A, D, Q, E, T, G, B. Holy shit, what am I trying to... Oh, right click. I just hit like every single button on my keyboard and it didn't do a damn thing. Let's see what else I can drop, because I don't want to be carrying so much. Well, my weight is 2 under, so I guess it is okay. Hunting revolver. Oh, nice. Take that, don't need that, and... Ooh, metal armor's good. But I like the NCR armor that I have. Also, I don't want the incinerator out, I want the magnum revolver. And let's loot the rest of these guys. They don't have very good stuff, but they might have some ammo. Oh wait, no, that's the king. Lead pipe. He lost his head. Oh my gosh. That was brutal. He had a knife. There should have been one that was shooting, if I remember correctly. This one just melted. Yeah, I think that's it. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay, that's his foot sticking up. I thought his leg was bent. And so I thought he like snapped in half and got turned backwards. That would hurt. Huh. I don't know where the gun person went. Oh well. Let's just head back to the king's place and then go from there. The incinerator worked very well on that fight, so if you do encounter that fight, I do suggest you absolutely use the incinerator if you have it. I was lucky enough to have one with a whole bunch of ammo for it. I still have plenty of ammo for it, so if we find ourselves in a sticky situation again, I'm sure that will come in handy. Now, let's talk to the king.
What's up?
What do you have for me?
Forest shouldn't be a problem any longer.
Ah, so it went down like that, huh? I guess it can't be helped now. Well, you're not subtle, but you get the job done. That's good enough for me. Maybe you can help me with something more important. A lot of folks around these parts who've been here a while resent the sheer number of people that have come into the area since the Strip was built. In turn, the newcomers, most of whom come from the NCR, have gotten ornery from being resented. Sometimes things get violent. This is one of those occasions. Recently, a few friends of mine were attacked, and I want you to find out who did it. Word's come that they just woke up over at the old Mormon fort just north of here. Head on over, see if they remember anything.
I'll head right over there, right away.
Good. I like that enthusiasm. Return when you have some information we can use.
Well, that's probably going to do it for me for this episode. I realize now that it has gotten extremely long, mainly because I just basically bashed my head against the wall over and over and over. Actually, I might have to yeah, I'm gonna definitely have to separate this into 2 videos. Anyways, I will see you guys in the next one, where we try and figure out what has happened to the King's men. So I will see you then. Goodbye.